Welcome to Two and Change. The people are real, the drinking is real, and the opinions, unfortunately, are also real.
Whoa! Look at all this new gear!
Right? If I hit this button, it makes a boinging sound.
Cool! I didn't think we were due for an upgrade.
Well, we're not. I had a bunch of Shoppers Drug Mart Optimum points that were about to expire, so...
Huh, I didn't think they expired. Actually, now that you mention it, I didn't know that they even sold audio equipment.
You might be reading too much into this.
Okay, can you turn off all this stuff? It sounds ridiculous.
Sure. How's that?
That's better, much better. Hey, what do you think of my new pants? They're spandex.
Yeah, I can see their spandex, Mike. Kind of tight, aren't they? I mean, I can see the outline of your...
I prefer to think of them as compression pants. Where's Josh?
I don't know. I guess he's running late.
Sorry. Sorry, guys. My flight was late. Whoa! Mike, what's up with those pants, man? I can see your entire...
Flight? I didn't know you were out of town.
Yeah, just for the day. Though I had Aeroplan miles about to expire, and I had to use them.
Oh, that's cool. Where'd you go?
Just Tilsonburg.
Josh, that's like 45 minutes away.
Well, they had to connect me through Denver for some reason.
Okay, but why Tilsonburg?
The only place I could go. I was 7 miles short everywhere else.
Well, what'd you do there?
I had a snack at the airport. Like, what the hell is up with your pants? Like, I can see... You know, your huevos rancheros.
Okay. You guys are crazy. Points are for suckers. I only do cash back on all my credit cards. My wife and I, we buy all of our gas, our groceries, and pay all of our bills with our credit card.
Nice, you must have racked up a lot.
Well,
What'd you spend it on?
there wasn't quite as much as I thought, and these pants are a lot more comfortable than they look.
You spent it on those pants? I mean, those look like the kind of pants I literally bought my daughter.
Seriously, Mike, I'd ask you to cross your legs, but from this angle, it would just look like one of those weird goldfish at the pet store with the inflated sacks under its
Okay,
eyes.
I was only getting 0.0004% cash back.
Okay, you're calling us crazy, but you buying and wearing those tight pants? I can clearly see your nuts.
Welcome to And Change. I'm Josh, and I am drinking, believe it or not, a Tomaten 12 year. I am
Proud of you.
You got a convert.
Slowly, I like bog water. Bog water. Boggy.
Food, please. Food, please. Stone, please.
On the mediocre scale, I give
never
it
knew
a bog.
Bog?
Yeah.
Not even a stone? Not even a wood? At least food.
No, bog.
All right, fine.
All right,
Bogs are gorgeous.
They can be, unless it's
They
like...
smell kind of musty.
Well, bogs are only gorgeous when it's
Bog
not 3
skags,
o'clock
or-
in the morning and you're there to bury a body.
I mean, I don't know if I've ever eaten bog. It might taste like burning as well, but...
All right.
Okay.
I don't think you caught what Mike just said, and I'm a little concerned.
Don't worry about it. Yeah, Tim, what are you drinking?
What did he say? What did he say? I don't know.
Something about burying a body.
You mentioned a bog. It's a perfect place. Tim, what are you drinking?
Well, I'm drinking a Hop City Barking Squirrel Amber Lager. It's quite nice. It's a little on the malty side that I normally go for, but I'll give it, I'll give it a fair number of mediocres. So on the scale of mediocres, it's getting a fair number of them.
a fair number of mediocres.
A fair number of mediocres.
That's
that is
fair
right.
enough. Can we talk a little bit about the fact that your beers have been getting slowly and slowly longer in the name of them, to the point where you sound like it's a Starbucks drink at this point?
Well, but these aren't words that are made up.
Oh, okay.
Like you have barking and squirrel and amber.
And WEIZENHAUSER.
Weizenhaus.
It just sounds like something. It sounds like one of those words that you do in Arnold Schwarzenegger. Weizenhauser.
Weizenhauser.
Get to the chopper. I need the lager.
I need a lager. Give me a Weizenhauser.
Oh boy.
And my name is Mike. As usual, I am here. I'm actually drinking. I let Josh have the Tomaten 12 tonight because I got ragged on last time for drinking it. I'm going to go here with the Highland Park 12 year.
Very nice.
Vikings Honor is what this one is.
Vikings Honor.
It's very fantastic.
Well, so did anyone get air miles for getting their alcohol today?
Actually, no. I do not collect air miles. Confession time.
Do you give air miles when I drink your alcohol for free?
You owe me air miles. You owe me a lot. Josh, trust me, if I was keeping track of the amount of beer you owe me at this point, and if I'm going to go back to my university...
No. The university debt does not count.
You owe me several kegs at this point.
Hold on. How much beer did you buy this guy in university?
Well,
More than is healthy.
Okay.
this is pre-children, Josh.
Okay.
Pre-children Josh was different.
The party animal
Oh, yes.
versus the one now who drinks Tomatin and then is going to switch to Kahlua and coffee later.
It was one of those situations...
Real riveting.
Exactly.
It was one of those situations where, you just get your student loan check. You're like, come on, let's have beer. I don't have money. It's okay. It's on me. And then it's like, now I'm making my student loan payments going, fuck. Why did I do that?
Unreal.
No. It's a very
And I got to get drunk.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Oh, no,
So,
that's fine.
Tim, do we have a backup plan in case we lose power? That storm out there today is just kind of insane. Have you been following the lightning?
Well,
thunder,
I
rain?
figured we just yell a lot.
Yeah, sure, but the microphones won't pick us up if there's no power, right?
Well, no, we're just gonna go. We're just gonna go to our listeners' house and just like start yelling at them.
Love it.
There we go.
Yep, aced it. We'll go to my mom's house. No, we will not. We will never go to my mom's.
Your mom's a regular listener.
She is, and she's wonderful, but that doesn't mean I'm going to introduce the two of you to her.
Well, we've been chatting back and forth.
What?
She's worried about you, Mike.
So,
believe
back to the point here.
Yes.
Not Mike's mother.
No.
The point here, actually, if you didn't catch it from the nut skit, is
nut
that we're
skit.
talking about loyalty cards.
I make no apologies for my extended dick joke.
Yeah, so apparently TD, CIBC, and I don't know, someone else.
Everybody
Air
and their
Canada
dog.
is going
And Air
to,
Canada.
Yeah, is going to buy all major companies, most of the major companies in
Including
Canada.
the one that started Aeroplan. is gonna
Yeah,
be-
so the little bit of history, they dumped it, they brought it back. It's kind of like a bad relationship.
It really is,
It's like,
yeah.
no, but I want it, but I just,
It's like a Taylor Swift song.
Yeah.
That's exactly it, yes. Taylor Swift featuring Nickelback.
Ugh.
yeah. Yeah.
That's what's going on. here.
Ugh.
With the rhythm section being done by Bruno Mars. Like, it's
Whoa.
just this whole...
What's your Usher impression again?
That's not Usher.
Or who? No, who's
Usher,
the-
Usher's
Drake. You're
yeah,
talking
Drake.
about.
Drake
That's
is that, yeah.
I mix up my pop music I don't listen to.
Fair enough.
Yeah, you see, that's where you went wrong.
That's where I went wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So really, it's not necessarily talking about that as a current event, just because I mean we have listeners from all over the place.
We do.
So more about loyalty programs in general. I mean, Canada goes nuts for these damn things, right?
And I don't know why. Well, hang on. I speak as someone who is part of one loyalty program, but it doesn't feel like a loyalty program.
Aryan youth does not count.
No, it doesn't. I actually killed all of them. The other piece I'm talking about is actually the...
So, did you take all their points, though?
They were transferred to your account, actually. The FBI might be calling you. What I'm talking about is, so the one reward program that I do use is actually one of Canadian Tire's programs.
Oh, the Canadian Tire money.
Not the money, because I'm not a shopper at their store often enough for it to be worth it. I'm actually talking about one of their credit cards is a gas card. It's a gas advantage card.
Isn't it the same thing though? It's all their
No.
But
No?
apparently Canadian Tire money is the least, has the lowest effective cashback rate of all loyalty programs.
And I don't use Canadian Tire money. What my card is basically doing is giving me a discount on gas. So the idea is that I've got the gas advantage card. The idea is that depending on how much volume goes through my card the previous month, doesn't matter where it is. If it's above $2,000 a month, which it usually is, then I get 10 cents off per liter.
Your wife doesn't listen to the show, does she?
No, she doesn't.
Speaking.
All that stuff that I get shipped to your house, right? She can never know about any of it. All right. Now, what I love about this program, though, is that it doesn't feel like a loyalty program because I'm not dealing with this bull crap of building up points and spending them on useless stuff. I put my card into the gas pump, and right there at the gas pump, I see the price of gas drop by $0.10 per liter. Like
Nice.
there's no saving up bullshit. It's just what did I spend last month? Put my thing in the gas pump and it goes down. What they get out of this is I only buy gas from their gas bar.
Well, but also you're using their credit card, and they really hope to catch you paying interest. That's what they're hoping for.
I don't think that's ever happened, but yeah, it's
They can also track, because you're using their credit card
Yeah.
at their gas station. They can track your timing that
They're
you're doing.
coming
They have
to
all
get
that
you.
internal
Yeah.
data analytics that they can predict your consumer habits and all that stuff.
If it's not a government doing it, I don't mind.
So we've talked about this before. You're A-okay with a private corporation doing it, but
Because that's entirely voluntary. But if a government says pay up and give us all of your personal information, I have no option to say no.
okay, this is going to go a completely different.
My mind's exploding, but I'm not going down that road.
Yep.
So
Next topic.
I will say I do use a loyalty card program.
Yeah, which one are you?
We technically use two. We use Air Miles.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
But not like actively. We just have a lot of them over the years.
Okay.
And then the one that we really use is PC Optimum points because
I've heard good things about PC Optimum.
I have the credit card, which I use. That's my primary credit card, just because it's just.
It's just
the credit limit is just there.
Yeah.
It's easy to use.
Free groceries, right? That's what you end up using?
Yeah. So for me, that's a really practical. It's $20 every other month or something but it's free groceries.
It's
why
not?
something that's really practical for me.
Sure.
So for me, it's like use it, rack them up, and it's also joint with Shoppers now too. So Shoppers and PC's all the same.
Yeah,
I used to like what Shoppers used to have though, because they kept upping the amount of points you need to have. Because I used to, when I was in university, I lived across from a Shoppers Drug Mart, and they used to have these 20 times the points on a random Thursday if you spend $50. So I would always stock up on stuff when they had these points. When I was flat broke, probably from buying Josh beer at the end of the school year,
probably
I would buy all my groceries at
So we'd
Shoppers
have
Drug
awesome
Mart.
beer, and then we'd have like tons of Shoppers food
And lots of like ramen noodles.
For those in the States
Lots of
that
ramen
don't know
noodles.
what Shoppers is, it's kind
Walgreens.
of like a Walgreens. So whatever you can get at Walgreens is kind of what we.
That's basically it. Yeah. So
Kmart, gotta go to Kmart.
so for me though, what I
800
the only one
packages of ramen noodle.
Exactly.
Blue Light Special, yes. So for me, I do cash back on my credit card. That for me, it's like fuck it, why bother? Here's cash.
Sure.
And then, but my wife collects more of the points than I do. So she's got the Air Miles. I think it's the only big one she does. I do Petro points though. But what I do Petro points for is that I do the surveys.
You get a free
online.
Monster drink from the store, the convenience store, when you fill up a tank of gas.
Actually,
Yeah.
So what I do with my Petro points, if you get 20,000 points, you get like 10 cents a liter off for 250 liters, something like that. I don't really buy anything at not Shoppers, sorry. I don't really buy anything at Petro Canada to get these points though. I do these surveys online. They take up 5 minutes of my time. And then you get like 250, 500,000, 5,000 points
So
sometimes.
speaking of those surveys is an interesting way. That's
Has anyone here ever won that $1,000 that everyone keeps on promising us?
No, in fact, I've got a survey sitting right at my desk right now from the car dealership I bought the car from.
Yeah.
$10,000 I could win if I fill this fucking 45-minute piece of paper out, but I'm not holding my breath on that one.
Worth your time?
Yeah. Well, but then
I wanted to. So it's Roy Anchiston's, which is the heating and cooling place here in London. They sent out a survey at one point because I had them do some work on my furnace, and they said it's like, "Well, how was your stuff? How was your service? What are your..." Anyways, they sent a service, and they're like, "You get a $10 Amazon gift card." I'm like, "Oh, okay."
See, that's something you get right away back.
And they literally gave me a $10 Amazon gift card when I was done with the survey, and I was like, "Well, I know where I'm getting my shit fixed next time." From that, like that's a good loyalty program.
It is.
Or the other loyalty program that I really like is the coffee card. I find those are pretty good.
Like Subway had it at one point, or coffee cards,
okay,
or sandwich
I know what you're talking
cards.
about.
You buy 7, you get the 8th free, or whatever.
Yeah, McDonald's has that with their coffee now, doesn't it?
Yeah, they do. They do. So I'm guessing these loyalty plans definitely steer our consumer habits then, right? Because you'll go to the coffee place where you get your stamp.
Yep.
You go to Loblaw or No Frills or whatever the affiliate is for your groceries. I'm going
to throw a caveat in there for you. They can. However, if Tim Hortons were to offer me a loyalty card for buying their coffee, I would still not buy their coffee.
I don't think
their
Tim
coffee
Hortons
is shit.
Tim Hortons doesn't value your loyalty. Come on, those days are done.
No, but I mean, like if you look at like the loyalty card of McDonald's, right? When you buy their coffee, they give you the sticker and you put it on there and you get every 8th coffee, whatever it is, free, or however McDonald's program works.
I think it's 8. Yeah.
Yeah. You put 8 on the card and then you get your 8th coffee for free. It's something like that, which is totally fine. But I would not use that program if their coffee was not drinkable. Like Tim Hortons coffee is not drinkable. McDonald's coffee is really quite good. Case in point, there are loyalty programs for Starbucks. Their coffee is also good. I have no incentive to try their coffee because McDonald's is good enough, and I don't want to spend $5.
I don't work near McDonald's.
I don't go to Starbucks, but I actually seen their loyalty program. It's not bad.
It is a good program.
So here's the interesting
But
thing.
everyone around the tables here talking like they're doing us a favor by doing these things, right?
Well,
they're not
so
really
there's-
doing us a favor. We're doing them a favor.
True, but there's I'm not entirely certain, and there's a lot of debate around on how effective they really are on the business side of things.
Yeah.
If you're a large corporation where you can aggregate the data that you're getting from your customers and you can really use that to build a brand and a loyalty thing, yes. But for your average medium business, small business, the cost it takes to actually
implement
that may not actually be
Well,
worth it.
but yes and no, because you're just talking about your heating and air conditioner guy.
That sounds like a small business.
That's a small business, and he's giving out the $10 Amazon cards.
True. That so but the thing is the debate that surrounds this is, you know, you get this $10 Amazon card. What's your return on investment? And a lot of the stuff that's been is that return on investment actually hasn't often been worth it.
Yeah.
For something that as substantive as that might be worth it. And you're trying to get market research
I don't
too.
think,
That there's a cost.
I don't think it's necessarily about the market about the loyalty. It's more about building a fence around your client, right?
That's really what it is. You're trying to get them to come back.
Where do you buy your gas?
Only at the Canadian Tire gas bar because of that loyalty program.
They built a fence around their client. You are much less likely to go somewhere else because they have that fence around you now.
Yep.
You're now they're incentivized to go there, but in a way you're also disincentivized from going somewhere
I get
else.
my gas in
Well,
St. Thomas.
but here's the thing.
St. Thomas.
It's 10 cents.
That's where the racist guy came from.
Well, hold on. There's that. Well, you could go to the reserve as well, but we don't talk about that. But the other problem that you have
don't live
is
that
so much.
direction, though.
Yeah, exactly.
So much for propping up your local economy there, Josh. Eh?
Zing. Yeah. Oh well, it's fine. Listen,
Mr. Local.
the other problem that you're going to run into there, because mine is not necessarily a good normative case, because gas is gas is gas.
Like I'm getting
I'm getting the same
Gas is gas.
normative.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about.
There's a lot of gas coming from socialists. Let me put it to you that way.
And speaking of gassy socialists, we'll put a pin in this conversation. We're going to take a quick break. I've been out of beer for several minutes, and it's getting rather uncomfortably warm in here. So we'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll keep talking about these loyalty
Yeah, I want more
programs
Scotch anyway.
and Mike's normative philosophies.
My normative philosophies.
In a monotone voice, thank you for listening. I hope you're enjoying the show.
In agreement, that sounds scripted. Mike, did you script this gesture to make?
You guys aren't supposed to read the stage directions.
With a concerned tone, I don't understand.
Check out twoandchange.ca so you can read the blog and see what I have to put up with. Guys,
Oh, I lost my place in the script.
And welcome back from the break. So while we were downstairs getting our refills, I actually switched beverages. I'm drinking a Lunatic Fridge Toboggan IPA. Those are all words.
It's a venti iced frappuccino of beer.
We're gonna go.
Yes,
to the
yes,
liquor
yes.
store, and we're gonna find the longest named beer that we can find.
I
gonna
probably have
bring
several.
that.
I probably have one in my fridge.
yeah,
Probably.
Double chocolate cranberry stout by Muskoka Brewery.
that's
pretty long.
that might
You
be
are
longer.
the Starbucks goer of beer drinkers.
This is based like we said that last episode. This is or 2 episodes ago, I think.
Two episodes ago, I think what we observed was that you spent less money on your 4-pack of beer than I spent on 2 coffees.
And this is basically the pumpkin spice latte of the beer world. It's an IPA.
It's the soccer mom's beer.
No, soccer moms still do the white zin. Yeah,
Prosecco.
Prosecco.
That's what they
I
do.
have a bottle of that in my fridge. Hey, thanks, Jordan. By the way, I've got a bottle of Prosecco in my fridge.
What's Prosecco? Do I want to know?
It's like
Sparkling wine.
white girl wine.
Oh,
But it's like champagne, but not from like officially champagne.
right.
Terrible.
Is it?
I think it's okay.
Oh, I don't like.
It's one of those things where it's like, let's break out the bubblies. Is that
Hey,
what it is?
actually, this is what we're gonna do.
Let's hear it.
So we're gonna do a bonus episode. We were
Yes.
gonna do a 649 for our friend Rob, but that sounds absolutely disgusting.
I think
really
we should
does.
for Rob.
Okay, fine. I was gonna do the Prosecco review instead, though.
Well, then put Prosecco in slot number 6.
Oh God, that's gonna be horrible.
Oh,
all right,
that's even.
all right. So
Yeah,
stay-
that works.
All
I
right,
retract
so-
that statement.
Nope, it's out there.
Stay tuned for our bonus episode where you're going to hear what a
Hang on,
649 with Prosecco. We'll
listeners-
water it down with the Prosecco.
Hold up. The listeners that I've recruited in the show will have no idea what a 649 is. Stay
So
tuned for the
stay
bonus.
tuned for the bonus.
We'll explain it.
We'll explain. I didn't know what it was until Rob reminded me.
So back to loyalty cards. How
Speaking
many
of loyalty-
loyalty cards do you have to have before you have too many that you're no longer loyal?
Well, here's the thing.
Is it like 37 and you're like they're falling out of your wallet when you're trying to find the one?
I've seen
there are
those
apps-
people.
There
I've
are
seen those
apps
people.
for that now, though. I mean, there's an app now. You just scan your loyalty card, just go.
See, that's expensive.
There's actually key
How is
fobs
that
too.
expensive?
from a business end.
No, it's not. Someone
Yeah.
else makes the app.
No,
Like
not,
TD, for example, is a bank. They make the app.
They make the app, yep.
Okay, yes, but if you're a business and you're having a loyalty card, you have to pay for that loyalty, the access to that service.
No, you
know-
don't. It's literally just like a barcode that displays on your phone. They scan it like the barcode on your card.
Key fobs. They make key fobs with the same thing.
They make key fobs, and Josh is getting.
No, okay, sure, I can make a.
Josh, I'm telling you how the technology works. It just displays a barcode. There's no back end talking between the app and their program. It's literally the same as the fucking card.
I get what you were saying. I'm not saying they're paying for the app for the wallet or whatever that app is. What I'm saying is they're paying for the administrative side of getting that data back.
No, they're not. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's literally an electronic replacement for the plastic card.
Databases,
There's a cost to this.
But that's what I'm trying to say. There's not a cost. It's no different than if I were to say, hypothetically, write down the barcode number and pin it in myself.
Tim, I know what he's saying. There's a cost to set it up. Once it is set up, the incremental cost is zero. That's what
I'm trying to say. There's not.
But hold on. There is a cost to set it up, though.
No, this is how it works, okay? The cost is not borne by
tell us how all loyalty cards work here.
You're telling me that the company did not pay a single employee any money anywhere at any time to set this thing up?
For the app from a third-party company? No, they did not.
And they paid no money to the app developer either?
They did not.
What?
Yes, that's right. So all it is
Josh is shaking his head. I'm skeptical too, but I'm
Google
listening.
has one, for example. Microsoft built one. TD Bank built one. And a few other companies built one. What do all these companies have in common?
Multi-billion dollars?
Do you think they give more of a shit about getting money from Petro-Canada, or do they give more of a shit about keeping your data?
No, there's
monetizing that.
No.
That's why they don't charge the companies.
He's talking about the app specifically. Yes. So we're talking on the other side.
We're talking the other end of it.
Because
I'm talking about the mechanics of the app, how the mechanics of the app works itself. This is no different than if you key it in.
Okay, all right.
So, dude, I'm telling you, this is how it works.
Mark this down. Today's date, the date of recording is July the 28th, I think.
27th.
27th. That's the date of recording. On this day in history is the only time in human history that Josh and Mike are going to agree on something. Okay,
raise your hand if you have one of these apps. Okay, all three of us raise our hands. Raise your hand if you know how it works. Not so fast, you two.
So in that case, maybe we're both equally wrong, but I think what we're talking about here is you're talking about like the maintenance of the app. We're talking about the development of the app.
No, that's exactly what I'm talking about.
No. You're talking about consumer end. I'm talking about business end.
I'm talking about that end as well.
Okay, but
the app. Listen, okay, this is how it works.
I'm listening.
Like, I scan my library card into one of these apps, and then my library cards work. You think the London Public Library pays for it?
We're arguing about two different things. So, yes, I get that.
No, I don't think we are arguing about two different things.
Hang on. Let Josh finish. Let Josh finish.
You scan your library card app, or you just do a digital of your library card. That doesn't cost, That doesn't cost. But it costs to operate that number, that database system.
Well, that's the library's problem. They would have to pay for it if I had the physical card or not.
Cost. There's a cost to the business.
There's a cost there.
We were talking about the app. There's no cost to the freaking app.
We were talking about the business behind
I'm talking about the app, and the app doesn't stop at like X.
Yeah.
No, okay, look. This is, okay.
The cost
of let me get the flow chart out for you.
We've burned half of our second half here with
Jesus, all right. Look, so all it is it takes the number off the card.
He has an actual flow chart. Where do you have this, Tim?
What the heck? Where did that come from?
Pulled it out of my ass. Anyway,
that explains that smell.
It does. Yeah.
Well, that's why it's such a shitty chart.
It's laminated. What?
Oh, there's too many flies. Anyway, so all it is it's a digital representation of the card.
Right.
That's it. There is nothing further to it than that. There's no back end that, say, if I'm Petro-Canada, I paid nothing for this. All the app does is a digital representation of what my physical card is. They don't have to license it. They don't have to pay for it. There's no involvement on Petro-Canada's part to pay for the setup of the app, to be listed, etc., etc. All it is, it's scanning your card. You write Petro-Canada as a reminder of what the fuck it is. You can take a picture of the card, and it's literally just displays your barcode as a picture on your phone.
Those barcodes cost money.
The barcode costs the bank
No,
the
it
barcode cost the company
barcode
anyway.
was there
has
before
nothing
the
to
app.
do with the app. The app is completely agnostic to the financial transaction. It's all it is replacing the card the company already gave me.
Did you know you could buy, on a separate topic, did you know that you have to buy UPC codes? Learn that.
You have to buy UPC.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, you
From
do.
who?
The UPC company?
From the
Literally, it's called something like that. It's a registry. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, there's a standard.
That
and
sounds
you
like one of
can
those
buy
business ideas where
batches.
somebody was sitting in their living room with scotch in their hand and going, you know what would be a great idea? And then he just registered this and he's like, yeah, I own that now. What? And then the whole world went along with it.
Oh, like the patent trolls, right?
Exactly. It sounds like whoever it was that decided that all websites had to end with .com or .net or .org and they recently opened
That's
that up.
that's a non-profit who does that.
Doesn't matter. Still, somebody was just like, this has to be regulated.
In fact, an intra-governmental body.
No, the clever ass. the clever asshole.
Things like that is the reason we have one power standard. That's measurably a good thing for society.
Yes, but the fact that you have .com, .net, and a limitation there, I'm not really sure why that matters.
We can talk the technicalities later if you want.
Well, but hang on. They actually opened that up recently, didn't they?
Well, yeah, but they have to release it because they also have to look at the technology behind the internet. So the
Well, I'm
DNS
pretty certain
servers
you
have
want-
to interpret the.
I'm pretty certain you wouldn't want like Johnny's Daycare .XXX. I don't think that much you would want.
Actually, you can have that now.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's probably a website.
And even if
Look it up right now. You've got your laptop. Johnny's
fuck, I hope it's
Daycare
not.
.XXX.
I'm going to go in private mode for this because
Okay, yep,
I'm going to be a
want-
little. Okay. All right.
Yeah, let's.
please tell me that's
Johnny's Daycare .XXX.
With an H or without an H?
I don't know. I just
Let's
made it
go.
up
Let's
off
go
the
with
top
an
of my
H.
head.
Let's go with an H. Johnny's Daycare .XXX. And if it's not a website, you have to make it one. Rule 34, man.
Oh,
All right.
God. No, I don't want to register that site. I'm going to knock on the door from CSIS. All
Yeah,
right.
exactly.
Do I put. Okay, I'm not going to put www. So JOHNNYS.
You might get a knock on the door from CSIS just by typing.
Exactly. Yeah. And
This site cannot be reached.
Oh,
It's
thank
not-
you,
it doesn't
humanity.
happen.
I've been having a problem with you lately.
it does not happen.
Well, it's probably just my Wi-Fi.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Your Wi-Fi's judging you now.
I'm sure it says it can't be reached.
Because
And
your Wi-Fi's like, nope.
oh, what's all these pop-ups now?
Blip, 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 blip. Oh, God, get it up.
Exactly.
Oh God,
Should have done this on the laptop you,
you
used for
know-
the deep web, man.
you know how fucked up all my ads are going to be on Facebook.
Mike,
and
how'd your
Amazon
pants
for a
get
while?
on there?
Your ads are already messed up. Come on, man.
I get ads for Saks underwear, and they fucking work on me. But hey, it feels like my balls are resting on a cloud.
Well, that's
No spandex pants for me.
You know what's
no
weird,
sir.
though, about the
significantly more
ad
information than I was
system?
looking
Because
for.
I think the loyalty cards play into this, so this is not entirely out in left field. So,
Okay.
what's weird about ads is when you
Speaking
get
of Johnny's XXX Daycare, they
Yeah.
have the best loyalty program.
Exactly. The site that does not exist. Go ahead, Josh. I'm interested in your actually coherent thought here.
5 clicks and the 6th orgasm's free.
shut the fuck up.
Stop right now, Tim.
I'm only 2
Immediately.
beers in. This is great.
Oh, man.
Oh,
So, loyalty programs, ads, go.
Welcome to our last episode before CISA shuts us down.
oh Jesus. I don't remember what I was gonna say.
Ads, loyalty
Oh
programs.
yeah.
Okay.
Well, this isn't going in a good vein. So, when
Advertising.
you get the ads, you're like, how the fuck did that show up? I would never want that, nor would I ever look that up. I mean, what algorithm would this like?
Well, they target
Copper Spring
demographic.
and like coiled and like diesel and fertilizer next to each other. I'm like, do you think I'm gonna blow something up? Like, what am I looking up that's making them think that I'm the Oklahoma City bomb?
and it's like, and then there's like an ad for pure like visit Michigan.
Did you know there's a website where you can actually just
and
buy
like a
C4?
Ryder truck. I'm like, this is not going well.
You know, there's a website where you can just buy C4 itself. You don't need to buy the components for it.
You know what? I'm pretty certain that we are definitely getting listened to by somewhere
alright.
on CSIS now. If I see something coming out of like Maryland, then I'll know.
Exactly.
Virginia.
You know their
Alexa, order C4. Ding!
confirmed purchase.
No. You can only get that on Alibaba.
Oh,
But you got to file
Alexa,
an import
talks to
form
Alibaba.
first. You got to file an import.
Oh
form
shit! I
first.
forgot my dad listens to it. He's got Echo devices. Sorry, Dad.
oh man.
Looks like you're getting a talking to. Oh shit! And technically, he's an immigrant down there too.
Oh, no.
See you soon, Dad.
Exactly. Yeah.
Welcome back.
Be pleasure to meet him now. Bring scotch. All right.
Hey, he drinks clear liquors now. Gin and vodka.
Gin and vodka, not moonshine. Moonshine's a clear liquor.
Moonshine is a clear liquor. I'm pretty sure he lives in South Dakota, so I'm pretty sure he knows.
I think we could make Scotch clear. You can take the color out of it.
No.
Sure. Oh, you can. It's just not a good idea.
It's probably not the best for you.
Anyway, so loyalty programs. So
Loyalty programs.
So here's the thing with loyalty programs that I don't get sometimes. So
I'm listening.
okay, so you have your petrol points, your air miles, et cetera, et cetera. Why does the LCBO need a loyalty program? They've got a captive audience.
Well, they have air miles. Well, right? They have a
Does that
captive
make
audience
sense?
indeed because they monopolize the whole rotten system and this government-run monopoly.
Oh, what did
Do you
I
have
do?
any idea what you pay for whiskey in the United States versus up here?
Do you have any idea?
It's like
of the
half.
Oh, he's playing.
Josh has got a miniature violin.
So,
gesture
Depends on
going.
what you're buying. So
Actually, I
Johnny
just went to my
Walker Blue
happy
Label
place.
is a little cheaper up here than it is in the States in some places.
So I was
Same
buying
thing with-
Jim Beam.
why?
Trying.
That's not whiskey.
Trying to. It's bourbon. I was trying to buy Kentucky
announced
bourbon.
today though. Ford here in the province of Ontario. He's our.
Yeah.
Buck of corn liquor.
Oh no. Oh Jesus.
If he opens that up, I'm totally cool.
He's
with
opening up marijuana to retailers.
that. Awesome.
Really?
Awesome.
Yeah, that was announced today.
Good
Or
job.
yeah, like,
Excellent.
in the last
Well done.
24.
Well done, Ford.
Yeah, I actually.
Well, but the thing is,
I
if
mean, the
they're-
whole Toronto thing is terrible, but the weed thing is all right.
Well,
Yeah, weed.
I'd have to see the implementation before we say, open season, have fun, kids. But I mean, I'm not necessarily
Open season.
objective to
Have
it.
fun, kids. Libertarian in me agrees. Open season. Have fun.
Yeah.
Please
yeah.
smoke responsibly.
Well, yeah, but you also want to make sure the age enforcement, all the policies and everything are.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, come on. I mean, it's just not. There's open season. There's being a socially responsible person.
Right. We got to make sure that the minors are only buying it from the guy in the alleyway that says,
Exactly.
"Want to buy some
Doug Ford doesn't seem like somebody that would be a socially responsible.
He probably
person.
sold drugs to at least a few minors. Come on.
I mean,
come
back
on.
at the end of the
Back
day,
in the day.
a previous drug dealer's not gonna have an idea of what's a good distribution.
Hey, do you think?
distribution
Did you
channel?
think Doug Ford had a loyalty program for his regular buyers?
Ooh, there
Yeah,
you
do
go.
drug dealers have loyalty programs?
You know what?
Well,
If they don't, there's a gap in the market there, and I need to go and fill that.
I'd say they use stamps, but you probably don't want to lick them.
Well,
Or you do.
Maybe you
I mean,
do.
for the hard drugs, they kind of do, but like, for,
I think that's the loyalty program in of itself.
Exactly.
Take this, or you feel like you're going to die.
Exactly.
You're welcome.
There's a
is
loyalty
it like
program.
you get seven grams of crack, you get your 8th gram free? Like, oh, here's an 8-ball. Like,
No, I feel like it's more like take your 7 grams of crack and you get the 8th one or you die. Yeah, that one.
Yeah. Take a crack at it.
man.
addictions aren't funny.
No,
They,
they're not.
they really aren't. Your sister knows that.
Yeah, my sister, the drug and addiction specialist. not my sister. Just want to clarify this.
I'm sorry, Gabby. I didn't mean it to come out that way. Oh, wow.
He meant what he meant.
I meant what I meant, and you can take that however you like.
Anyway, so we're getting
Let's
towards
get
the
coffee sometime.
Hey,
Well, we're getting towards the end of this episode, so I just want to remind everyone, if you've listened to 7 episodes of 2 and Change,
we'll send
go
you the
ahead
8th one for free.
Exactly.
Well, no, I just want to get sort of some final thoughts in here. So, loyalty programs, we
Yeah.
didn't really go anywhere with this show.
That's fine. Meat on the bones, right?
Meat on the bones. I don't think we're going to be talking about loyalty programs anytime
Probably
soon.
not. Josh,
right.
this was your idea, wasn't it?
So, let's go around the table real fast. All right, I'll start with Mike. What's your ideal loyalty program?
My ideal loyalty program is the one I have, the one where I don't have to worry about saving up bullshit points. I can just put my card in the gas pump and have the price of gas drop right then, right there, done.
So, what's the most important factor of it? Just
Simplicity.
the convenience and simplicity. All right?
Convenience. That's the important
Okay.
thing for me.
Okay, so that's a big endorsement then for the Canadian Tire, like the
Huge.
gas points. Okay.
Huge endorsement for the Canadian Tire gas discount because it's right there at the pump.
Fantastic. Josh, what do you think?
Straight cash back, 2%, no annual fee. I realized that the MasterCard might only get 0.35% per transaction.
0.0004%.
Yeah. So like
That's okay.
I think,
Millions
I
of dollars go through their system every day. They're not
right?
hurting.
So
No,
I think like 2% straight cash back would be fine. Like because
Well,
pretty
the
much
credit
they're-
cards to do that, actually.
yeah, like as use
Credit unions
responsibly.
do that. I don't think any chartered banks do.
Depends on what you buy, because
Did
like
you just like say something positive about credit unions?
Of course I did. They're a libertarian idea.
that come from a socialist ideal.
I was pretty certain that's like a complete.
It's only socialist if the government forces it to happen.
But they heavily regulate it. Anyway, so my ideal loyalty program is I got to go with the cash back on this one because frankly, although then again, I got to like the petrol points a little bit because there is almost an addictive part of it that makes you go, okay, I'm at 40,000. Like I do the Carrot app, for example, and Carrot, like if you walk around, they give you petrol points or scene points or whatever the heck you want. So if I get off my fat ass and move every once in a while, I get like petrol points, so I can get my
Wait,
car
you
and
get
drive.
petrol points for moving?
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah, it's like the carrot. Like if you exercise and make
What's
it
what's
fat,
carrot?
they give you their
He's very
their
interested
reward. It's like they'll give you a movie so you can go sit on your ass for
It's
2 hours.
it's a government-funded program.
Seriously.
And you can
Giving
take
you
money
petrol
from the
points.
government.
I can take money away
It's a
from the government?
libertarian wet dream.
It kind of is, yeah.
By doing
well-
activities you already do.
Anyway, we've reached
You
the end.
imply that I do activities. like
Anyway,
walking.
we've reached the end of today's episode. I just want to thank our listeners and to all the intelligence officers from various countries listening to us right now after that little web search.
Probably worth noting that we are kidding.
But you may want to search Mike's laptop. Anyway, just want to thank everyone for listening in. And if you're still listening, great. Remember to check us out at iTunes, twoandchange.ca, Spotify.
Twoandchange.ca is the important one. That's where our blog is.
Twoandchange.ca. And we're starting to post more and more stuff up on it. So, I mean, we're going to post a few more videos. I got a new phone with a camera. It's fancy and shit. It's awesome.
Nice.
Yeah. Anyway.
And thanks for everybody that voted for us on the podcast
Yes,
awards.
thank you.
You guys are awesome.
Yes. We'll hear back soon if, where we sit.
Couple of weeks.
Couple weeks,
We
absolutely.
were on the docket. That's a huge
Yeah, it's
thing.
awesome.
Like, we've been around for less than a year, guys. Seriously.
Yeah, so I'm like super stoked about it.
We've been nominated in the comedy category. We're not funny.
No, I don't get that either. Like maybe,
Yeah,
maybe
well-
We're not educational either.
Oh,
Let's
guys,
be
I
real.
forgot to mention we had to post a picture.
oh, that's
What?
that's why we're in the comedy category. They took one look at us and went.
Oh, man.
Oh, it's a pity.
Anyway, for Two and Change, I'm Tim.
I'm Josh.
I'm Mike.
We'll see you next time. No, they took one look, said, "Oh, they're clowns," or
Well, they
sure,
looked
sure
at-
these guys can't be serious.
They probably looked at Josh and said, that guy's trying to grow a beard. This is amazing.
Beauty.
right now.
Well,
Yeah.
He grows, shaves, and I'm pleased about it.
yeah, well,
That's fine.
Like my beard's like creeping up my cheeks right now.
Not too bad. Not too. You don't have a neck beard yet. You're okay.
It's not yet too weirdo, but it's still a creep.
Okay. Just the
What
mild.
the hell is it doing?